County, this incredible career milestone is something to celebrate. Your years of service reflect dedication, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to our residents. Every day, you help make our communities stronger, more connected, and future ready. And for that, we are forever grateful. People will always be our greatest asset. You are our hands and our hearts, delivering excellence every day. Because of your hard work, we're building a government that responds compassionately to our residents' needs and puts customer service first, building public trust in local government. You're part of a proud workforce shaping a future that's vibrant, affordable, and ready for the challenges ahead. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your service. Congratulations again on these special anniversaries, and here's to many more years of building a better Miami-Dade together.
Now, what's very special about that is that if you know our mayor, she's everywhere. So it's rarely do I find that she's in the video not being present. She's one of those people that no matter where you are, you'll find her there. And so there's not many people like that. One person that I like to welcome to the microphone is our chief, Jim Morales. If you think I've been here for quite a long time, he's been here even longer. So he used to serve as the Miami-Dade County Commissioner and then did some things in a few other cities, and he's done a lot more than that. But he is now our chief of operating officer. So it's a mouthful. COO is what they call him. So he's responsible for all things. Not the commissioner, he is. I'm telling you, for a reason. What's your phone number again? So I'd like to let him have the microphone to say a few words.
Thank you, Commissioner. I've been around a minute or two around County Hall. It's a pleasure. I know the mayor, as Commissioner is correct, she's everywhere. So that's probably where she is. She's somewhere else right now, speaking to a group of individuals and whatnot and sharing her vision for the county. And I have the pleasure to represent the administration here today. Some of the departments that, actually every department here at one point has reported to my portfolio. Some of them now, some in the past. And so I've had a chance to work with many of you. And these are special moments. I think I go back and tell my kids and my wife about seeing folks who've been here 30, 35, 40 years and their colleagues who come up and their families who come up, which is a testament to just how special you all are and how special this place is. And I think, I often tell people who sometimes for political reasons try to disparage public employees, and I say, the overwhelming percentage of the people I've ever encountered in Miami-Dade County government care. They're here because they care. They probably could be somewhere else, but they're here because they care and they want to make a difference in their community. So thank you for all those years of service, and I'm going to turn it back over to the Commissioner. We'll start this process.
So at this time, I'd just like to first start by saying I want you all to give yourselves, each other, your friends and family a round of applause for all the wonderful service. Like many of you, especially your friends and family, I was here with one of my aunts 20 years ago when she was celebrating 35 years in Parks and Recreation. So we really do appreciate your service, and we know what it is to be here for each other. So let's start first by welcoming our first department leader. I think we're with aviation first, is that correct?
Starting with aviation.
So can we have, yeah, here we are.
Good morning. My name is Basil Benz, Deputy Director for Miami-Dade Aviation Department, and we're happy to be celebrating 35 years for one of our superstar employees, Ms. Frances Pera. Come up, Frances. So on behalf of the Director, part of the mission at the Aviation Department is to promote safety and security. And Ms. Pera has been working in the Safety and Security Division, actually before it was created, for 35 years. So she has taken this mission seriously and has been around for the evolution of safety and security pre-TSA to where we are now. I'm just going to give you a little bit of background about her resume. I won't do all of it because it's very story. So she started her career with the Aviation Department on August 27th, 1990. She advanced to data entry supervisor in 1999, and by 2000, she was the security and safety aviation coordinator. At that point, she supervised fingerprinting and operations and conducting training, and played a critical role in post-2011 credentialing efforts, post-9/11 credentialing efforts. By 2003, she was an airport operations supervisor, overseeing daily terminal and security gate operations. And in 2007, she led the credentialing operations for over 40,000 active badge holders, ensuring TSA compliance, supervising background vetting, and spearheading modernization efforts to improve security, streamlining processes, and enhancing customer services. With 35 years of dedicated service, Ms. Perez's leadership and commitment have been instrumental to strengthening airport security and operational excellence. We commend her for the reliability and dedication to Miami-Dade County for the continued delivery of service excellence. Thank you. So can we have the aviation team come up? Oh. Come on. You knew you were going to have to come down here. Serving dual roles today. Yeah.
You want to say anything? No, you don't want to say anything? Thank you. Okay.
Claim your space. So I'd like to welcome Durham now to the front. And maybe Durham can explain to everyone who always wonders what Durham is.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning, everyone. If you give us a second, just inviting all of our Durham colleagues to the front to celebrate our very special Molly Messer. As we assemble, I have the privilege of serving as the director of the new Department of Environmental Resources Management. Not only are we focused on protecting the environment, but we do so much actually to protect public health and human safety from all of the hazards that we know unintentionally come with a lot of the environmental crises that we face each and every day. I have not personally had the pleasure of working with Molly for too long, so I will allow her closest colleague, Janet, to share a little bit more about her. But I do just want to leave you all with this. It's very often that Durham has an employee highlighted during the service awards, which of course means that these employees have been at the county for either 30 or 35 years, and they lead with so much humility that we generally have to convince them, we have to beg them to participate and come and receive their flowers, because nobody gets into public service for the glory or for the money. Really, they do it for the love, and that's certainly true when it comes to environmental protection. So thank you to Molly for 30 years of service here protecting the environment in Miami-Dade County.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. We are here today to celebrate a true milestone. I'm sorry, I might get weepy. Some people stay at a job for a few years, some stay for a decade, but today we are honoring someone who has spent 30 years dedicated to the environment of Miami-Dade County, Molly Messer. Molly, for 3 decades, you haven't been doing just a job. You have been the living embodiment of the Durham mission. I'm sorry. Our code mandates the protection of public health, safety, and welfare through control of pollution and the preservation of our natural resources. Whether it's ensuring the purity of our waters, protecting the biological integrity of our wetlands, or preserving our tree canopy, Molly has been on the front lines, making sure that the comfortable enjoyment of life is a reality for every citizen and visitor in this county. In fact, When it comes to our trees, Molly didn't just stop at preserving the canopy. She's been on a mission to restore these precious forests. It's that kind of relentless passion that led us to truly bonding over the years. We've shared more than a few adventures, though some might call them survival tests, especially during our time at Holiday Hammock. I won't spill all the details here to protect the innocent and our professional reputations, but let's just say it involved an impressive amount of mud, a lot of sweat, and several moments when we were both questioned our life choices. If anyone is interested in the unfiltered version of what really happens deep in the hammock, come find us after the ceremony, but be prepared because once we start sharing those stories, we might be here for another 30 years. Molly started her journey with a BS in marine biology from UNC Wilmington, graduating cum laude with honors. She clearly came to us with a brilliant mind and a passion for the water. She joined Durham in October 1994 as a biologist 1 in the coastal resources section. To put that into perspective for our younger staff, when Molly started, The Lion King had just come out in theaters, the Sony PlayStation hadn't been released yet, and we were all still using pagers and physical maps to find our way around the mangroves. While Molly is a scientist at heart, she also served as a steadfast guardian of our natural... I'm shaking, guys, and I'm used to public speaking. Natural resources. During her time in natural resources, she was on the front lines, ensuring our environmental codes were respected to protect the air, water, and soil we all share. She spent years dedicated to the vital work of upholding the standards that keep our ecosystems healthy and, most importantly, ensure the public safety and welfare of our community. So if any of you have an unpermitted dock or some suspicious fill in your backyard, you might want to stop sweating. She's an eel now, and she can't ticket you, probably. For the last 2 decades, Molly has been an absolute pillar of the eel program. Now, as everyone here knows, Christine is my right hand, but Molly is the one I count on for pretty much everything else. She is the engine behind our most critical operations. The eel program is a massive undertaking, and Molly is at the heart of it. Whether she's managing multiple eel preserves, including the massive 28,000-acre South Dade wetlands, or tackling the latest high-priority initiative I've thrown her way, Molly just gets it done. She isn't just managing these lands. She is coordinating the inspections, documenting security issues, battling invasive species, and overseeing the restoration projects that keep our 30-year promise to the voters. Whenever a complex special project lands on my desk, the kind that requires deep research, interagency coordination for Everglades Restoration SERP, or a master-level undertaking of mitigation bank compliance, I know exactly who to turn to. Molly is the person who can step into any scenario, from a boardroom meeting to a muddy swamp, and bring back results every single time. On a serious note, Molly's impact is written into the very landscape of this county. Her work is a testament to why the EEL program exists, to protect and restore the most vital ecosystems that remain in Miami-Dade County. From rewriting the Manatee Protection Plan to researching the population trends of the American crocodile at Turkey Point, her work ensures that our local species have a future. Within the EEL program, she has been a force of nature, projects that bring our native habitats back to life and expertly navigating the technical world of endangered species protection, county rules, and environmental policy. Molly, you don't just manage land, you safeguard the biological heritage of our community. You're a mentor to so many of us, and your legacy is rooted in the fact that you make it possible for me to do my job as director. Whether it's fulfilling our voter mandate to restore these wetlands and ensuring we stay in alignment with strict county codes, I can't lead with confidence because I know you are there to step up to help me with anything I ask you to assist me with. I'm trying really hard not to cry. Molly, your career objective on your resume states that you want to serve the public using the skills and knowledge you've gained. After 30 years, I think it's safe to say mission accomplished. Thank you for your dedication, your humor, and for not using that code enforcement badge on any of us lately. Congratulations to 30 years. Thank you, everyone.
You gonna take a picture? Picture now? Yes? Yes? Yeah. Do you want to selfie with us?
Yeah, I just want to.
I didn't prepare anything, but she prepared enough, I think. When I came to the county in 1994, I thought I wouldn't stay any more than 5 years because that was a really long time. But obviously, time passed more quickly than I expected. I'm just so thankful for the opportunity to work with the county that was given to me back then by Craig Grossenbacher. I'm thankful to God for helping me through the difficult times. And thankful to my county family, everyone here. Thank you for coming.
I think that was Durham's only presentation. It was a lot longer than we thought. But you know, we couldn't stop them, right? Because they approve all things that come through Miami-Dade County. So I know not to, stop Durham.
That was Parks and Recreation.
Now we have Parks and Recreation.
Morning. Big crowd. The parks are empty today.
Sorry, we need a minute.
Very popular person.
All right, well, I guess we're all here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Christina White. I'm the director of the Parks, Recreation, and Open Spaces Department. And, excuse me, we are here to celebrate Alessandra Williams, or as we know her, Sandy, for 30 years of service. That is no small feat. Congratulations, and especially for all 30 years being spent in the Parks, Recreation, and Open Spaces Department. That's so special, and it shows your commitment to not just public service, but also to the mission of our department. And your story is one of my favorite types because it's not just 30 years in one place, but 9 different positions over the years. of all progressive responsibility, and that really shows that people saw something special in you, and they were right. Look at you now. Look at the number of people who are here to support you. It's such a special thing. So I've been with the department for about 8 months now, and even I know that your reputation is for your work ethic, your professionalism. You're a go-to person for many, and it's not just because of that, but also because of your positive attitude, your spirit. You're always laughing. Every time I see you, you're happy. So I want to thank you for that. We are very, very lucky to have you. We are very fortunate. So on behalf of myself, your leadership team, the department, and all of the many people that you serve every day, congratulations, but more so a thank you. Thank you for what you do every day. You are leaving a lasting impact. And this is proof. Look at how many people are here to support you. Congrats.
Good morning. My name is Brian Eichler. I'm the Assistant Director of Operations, and Sandy and I work very closely together. Sandy is our heart. She's the heart of our division and operations. Like Christina said, she's worked in so many different areas. She knows how every operation works. She knows where everything is, how it should be. She's our heart. But more importantly, she oversees our wallet. And that's why I think all these people are really here, because Sandy's the one that makes sure that all of our money goes to the right places, that we stay on budget, that we're committed to doing what we say we're going to do. And that's no easy task with a department our size and the amount of people that we touch in the community. And so, Sandy, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything you do to keep us in line. Thank you for being with us for 30 years. We hope for 30 more. Thank you. You're so special. We appreciate you so much.
Okay.
Good morning. I've had the privilege of hiring Sandy. She was my AO, my right hand, for 15 years before everybody else realized her talent and kept trying to steal her from me, but finally I had to let her go downtown after threatening her. But this young lady is so talented, and like everyone has said, she knows every angle of this department. I learned a lot from her, even though I was her boss. She wouldn't let me do a lot of things. She said, no, you got other important things to do. But Sandy, I'm so proud of you, along with a lot of my other former staff, for being up here to support her. We all love you.
So I am very sensitive. So for those who are watching or those behind me, I really am. You know, most of the time they're scared of me. I don't know why, but I'm very sensitive. So I'm going to even go back. In high school, I remember being interviewed for our high school newspaper as a graduating senior, and they asked me what I wanted to do. So I was like, I want to go get my degree and then work for a conglomerate and, you know, just make an impact. So I went to Florida A&M in 1991, but plans changed, and I came home to FIU, and I needed a part-time job. My uncle was working at Hollover. He mentioned me to the management team there, and I got hired as a Park Service Aide 2, which is, back then, we had levels. So that's the entry-level position in our department. So through the years, you know, I didn't think I was going to stay, but the impact that we make in the lives of everyone in this community, whether it's visitors or residents, young, old, this is why I stay. This is why I do what I do. This is why I love what I do, because of the impact that we make. So whether it's my personal life or my professional life, this is my passion and my desire to continue to do such things. So this started as a stepping stone, but it became my destiny. So I just want to thank, one, the county, because, again, I didn't think I was going to be here this long, but and I know I look 25, but I've really been here for 32 years in full. Last week was my 32-year anniversary. Obviously, my coworkers, I love them. They're not only my coworkers, my family. Some are my travel partners. Obviously, Renee, again, 15 years. She is amazing. She's like the best boss. But then I had Brian, who's running a really tight race with her, because he is very good. I also want to thank my niece, who also works for the county, who is the absolute love of my life, Charnay. This is my niece. I love her. And then my mom, who through circumstances ended up being here because she's really from South Carolina right now. So what a blessing to have my mom here, who is like my biggest cheerleader. And I love you. And thank you. And that's it. So maybe, you know, I might do 25 more. No. But yeah, thank you.
More folks coming? Come on now, wait.
She wears it like a badge.
Somebody got to do a big
We haven't even called her name yet.
No.
Oh, just go for it.
You go for it.
Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. All right, well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are here to recognize and just give honor to our next person, and it is none other than Miss Rulyn Garrett. So, I'm going to read some of this, and then I'm going to speak from the heart. So I want to make sure we all know all the amazing things that she's done. So for 30 years, she started as a part-time clerk 1. So that's a long time ago, and she started from the bottom, now she's here. And she started with corrections. So she started with the corrections department, built an exceptional career by moving through the ranks in all these different HR fields,
working in building code and compliance. She actually worked also in the building department. She worked in internal services department. And then she came to one of the best departments, solid waste. So thank you, all of those great departments, for helping to build her up to the woman that she is today, because she is amazing.
Yes, yes.
She leads our HR department with compassion,
Yes.
with all the integrity, and we love and adore her for all that she does. She became the division director in solid waste in 2023, and she's been a force since she's been in that role. Our union partners love to work with her, and we don't always hear that, right, when we talk about our union partners. But she can work with our union partners. She works with all of our individuals, and she gives them nothing but grace when she's working with them. Our employees, they love her, and even when there's sometimes bad news, she delivers it with excellence. And so I just love her for all that she does. We have a lot of work that we've been doing in solid waste since I got there as our department director. And she is one of my biggest champions. And so you see these cheerleaders, the pom-poms, because she is a cheerleader for solid waste. We did a HR bash just this week, and she was there at 6:30 a.m. She had a truck out there for the credit union. She had Aetna out there with massage booths. She had them doing biometrics. She was doing everything and always trying to be ahead to do all of the different things that we can do to make sure for wellness for our staff. We had a little room actually helping for interview prepping and resume prepping, all of those things, because she's being a visionary, thinking about how do we do all of the things to help push and propel our staff. And so thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. You lead for service. Service should be Rulin Service Garrett. So thank you for everything that you do. I love you. I appreciate you. And I know this room is a testament for all that you do for us. So thank you.
Well, Ruru, how I affectionately call her, you are just excellent. Well, I'm going to use my favorite word, fabulous. And not only fabulous in the work that you do, but you have a fabulous personality, and she always looks fabulous. I remember during COVID when we were doing some hybrid work, and even I gave up my pumps, for some sneakers when I came into the office. But every time I saw Ruru, she was dressed professionally in her heels, and she said, "I don't wear sneakers to work." I was like, "You go, girl." So thank you so much for all your years of hard work and dedication. And yes, we do love you. Not only what you do, but you as a person. Congrats, girl.
Good morning, everyone. I get the honor and privilege of being Rulin's immediate supervisor. My name is Danny Diaz. I'm the Assistant Director of Administration. Again, the family and the teams behind you. She is our Division Director for Human Resources. Our unsung heroes is what I call them. Overseeing two major components for our staff, payroll and recruitment, hiring those positions and filling those vacancies. So I just want to say thank you. It's a pleasure to be around you, to be your supervisor. You're the consummate professional. I love this group. I can tell, we can see the pom-poms, how much they support you. You've taken on the role of being division director seamlessly. You had big shoes to fill, but I'll tell you, you filled those and are exceeding that. So congratulations on 30, and I don't know how many more you have left, but please don't leave anytime soon because I got quite a few to go. So thank you again and congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to keep it really short. I just want to say that I'm very grateful and thankful and also humbled. I love my solid waste family, and I'm just so grateful to God that He's allowed me to excel in my career. Thank you for your support, and thank you for 4 more years. All right. 4 more years.
I'm going to move things a bit out of order. I'd like to have the Water and Sewer Department to come next.
Did I see Jake come in or not? I saw him come in, but I don't see him.
I thought he was attending.
So are you going to handle it then?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
Good morning.
How are you? How are you? Hello, good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning. So we are here today to celebrate not one, but two water and sewer professionals that have been with us for 30 years. Both are electricians and in our utility engineering plants division. And so they both started off in operations. So I think that's pretty awesome because it brings hands-on experience to our team in engineering. Jaime, actually, someone talked about being an unsung hero, and Jaime is a spec writer. And so talk about being an unsung hero, but we need spec writers because they are our fine print. You ensure that our department provides infrastructure that maintains our standards, that are economical, and continue to bring the service that we need. So we really appreciate what you do each and every day. So thank you. And Luis, so we met, I think about 10 years ago when we were doing the damage assessment with Irma. And so that just shows what kind of employee that Luis is when a lot of us may have been at home, tending to our yards and all the fallen trees in Irma. Luis was out and about going to pump station and assessing the electric damage that happened so that we could continue to provide for our community. So again, thank you both to what you do, for everything that you do each and every day. And I think, there he is, Victor, their supervisor, has a couple more words to say.
Thank you. Good morning, Victor Delgado. I'm the division head of the Treatment Plant Engineering Division at the Water and Sewer Department. So I have the privilege of working with Luis since I first joined the county in 2006 and began my career in engineering. In fact, he was my supervisor for several of those years. Many of the drawings I relied on early on to learn how to design, how to understand the kind of projects that we did, and understand our standards were developed by him. So he played a major role in my professional growth, and for that I am very, very thankful. And Jaime, as Amanda mentioned, he's been a senior construction specifications writer for the Water and Sewer Department, and he's been instrumental in developing the contract documents for countless projects designed by the Water and Sewer Department, and also doing quality reviews to ensure that the work done by others meets our standards for quality. His attention to detail, deep knowledge of standards, specs, and commitment to quality have helped ensure that our projects are clear, complete, and ready for successful construction. So on behalf of the leadership and of your colleagues, thank you for 30 years of service, 60 combined, given to the Water and Sewer Department, and for your loyalty and professionalism. And your contributions has made a lasting impact on the engineering team. Thank you.
I'm a writer.
Thank you for this recognition and my 30 years and dedication to the county. Thank you.
DTPW.
Good morning. I'm Melissa Rose Scott, Assistant Director for Administration for the Department of Transportation and Public Works. On behalf of our Director, Stacy L. Miller, as well as our deputies, our leadership team is kind of split amongst several requirements this morning, and so we're here to represent. I have with me Assistant Director of Rail Services, Scott Nichols, and Assistant Director Joel Perez, Bus Services, and they'll join in the presentations, if that's all right. So first we have Mario Barrios, Engineer 2, 30-year Service Award. I want to talk to you and just give you a little bit about Mario and his 30 years. He is a dedicated professional whose 30-year career reflects a steadfast commitment to engineering and public service. Beginning his journey in 1994 as an Engineer 1 within the Department of Housing and Community Development, formerly the Office of Community and Economic Development, Mario quickly showcased his skills and determination, leading to his promotion to Engineer 2. In 2012, he transitioned to the Internal Services Department, where he further honed his expertise and contributed to various projects. Mario's passion for environmental stewardship led him to the Environmental Resources Management Department in 2013, where he played a crucial role in advancing sustainable practices and resource management initiatives. As of 2025, Mario continues his impactful work in the Environmental Resources Management, Water Management section, now integrated into the Department of Transportation and Public Works. His 3 decades of service highlight not only his technical capabilities, but also his unwavering dedication to enhancing community welfare through effective engineering solutions. Mario Barrios exemplifies the essence of commitment, innovation, and excellence in public services. Congratulations, Mario.
Okay, thank you for this award. Thank you for all the years I've had and the opportunity to work with Miami-Dade County. 30 years is a lifetime. I've had, yeah, come over, please. I'm the second generation. My father is still working in Miami-Dade County. Very proud of the example that he's given me to continue also working as an engineer. And well, in these years of service, I used to have a lot of hair on my head. And as you can see, there's only a few parts of very little hair left. In those years, I've been supported by my family. I have, in those 30 years, 2 lovely daughters, young ladies, and I've always been supported by my wife, who's always been by my side. And I'm just basically very happy that I have a great family, and that I also have a family with the county, that many people over the 30 years that have come and gone, but they'll always be in my mind and my heart. And I'm just very proud to be working with the county. Thank you.
Picture now? Yeah,
we could just come up to the front here, and then in the back, we can just kind of, yeah. Don't move, we're gonna take another one. Okay, right here, I'm gonna take two. Ready, 1, 2, 3, one more. 1, 2, 3, great.
Congratulations again, Mario. That's wonderful. Family means everything. If there are any other members of the DTPW family or past members that may be here, you're certainly welcome to join us. We have 4 more that we want to go through, so please come up and join. Now I have the honor, and I think Scott's going to join me on this one, for Claudel Jean Salvador, Rail Vehicle Electronic Tech. We're celebrating 30 years with Claudel. Yes, come on up, DTPW. Mr. Salvador joined the Miami-Dade Transit family December 1995, where he began his journey as a paratransit driver. Mr. Salvador serviced the community as a paratransit driver for a total of 7 years. After his tenure as a paratransit driver, he joined the ranks as a rail vehicle cleaner in 2002 at the William Layman Center Vehicle Maintenance Department. Mr. Salvador worked as a rail vehicle cleaner for several years, and in 2006, he became a rail vehicle technician. Awesome. Where he worked for the past 24 years. We call that RVET. Very, very important job, and we thank you so much for that. Mr. Salvador has been a dedicated employee with high respect for the department, his peers, and management. Mr. Salvador has earned the respect of all his coworkers and everyone that has worked with him throughout his career. He has been humble and very diligent in all his endeavors. He has been a true example of what it means to deliver excellence every day. This award that is well-deserved of him, his outstanding performance evaluations, as well as his accomplishments, have been recognized by the department and truly, truly display a true work ethic of excellence. Thank you, Mr. Salvador.
Morning. If there's one word that I can think of to describe Claudel, it's consistency. Consistency. I see him almost every day for the last 8 years or so. I don't know if he ever takes off, because every time I walk through the shop, he's there underneath one of our trains. And if you ride our trains, he's one of our technicians that does the preventive maintenance on the trains and makes sure that those trains are safe and operational to get you to work or wherever you're going every day. He's consistent. He does his job thoroughly. We have a supervisor who comes behind him and QAs his trains, and we never have any issues with the trains. We know that he's going to do his job. He's going to do it well. He's also, from my understanding, been a pillar in his community, especially with working with young people in the field of soccer and developing young men into becoming men of integrity and guiding them in their life. So he's not only a blessing and a contributor to DTPW, but also in his community, and so we appreciate everything that he brings to the table.
I would like to say thank you for the opportunity, and I'm very grateful. And also, I've been a soccer player and a captain for almost 35 years, so I know how to work with other people. That's why I always, I don't wait until they ask me for help. I always there to help other people. Thank you very much.
Our next celebrity and outstanding employee is Kim R. Morris. She's a bridge operator, 30-year career. Kim Morris began her journey with Miami-Dade County in 1991 as a part-time currency processor with Miami-Dade County Transit. In 1993, she transitioned into her role as a bridge operator with Miami-Dade County Public Works, where she has proudly served ever since through departmental growth and change. With more than 30 years of dedicated public service, Kim remains deeply grateful for the opportunity to support her community and contribute to the daily operations that keep Miami moving. She gives all thanks to God for his guidance and grace throughout her career. She is also thankful for her family, whose unwavering support has been her foundation every step of the way. In addition, Kim extends heartfelt appreciation to her supervisors and coworkers for their leadership, teamwork, and encouragement. She is truly honored and grateful for the continued support throughout her journey. Congratulations, Kim.
All right, then picture.
Family, want any words? No? Okay.
No? All right. Hold on, she would like to say something.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Kim is my eldest daughter, and she started working for the county in 1994. You know, she's an honorable kid. She's obedient, and she loves God. She loves her family, and I'm just, I'm a big water bag myself. So I didn't want to really get her upset this morning, but I want to let you know that I'm proud that she worked for the county all these years, that she is a hard worker, a dedicated worker, and I pray to God that she can continue the leadership and the guidance that she's had over the years. She's had some good co-workers that she's dealt with on a daily basis. Working on the bridge and trying to get people through to their destinations is not an easy task. And sometimes you deal with people who have bad attitudes. But I say to her, keep it in check. That's what you're supposed to do because that's what they look for. And I really appreciate the time that she's had here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, family, for your support throughout the years and encouraging her to be all that she is. Next, we have Francisco Pena, Operations Supervisor, 30 years. Supervisor Pena, he began his career with the department in September 1994 as a bus operator trainee and started operating buses the following month. For 9 years, he served as a dedicated bus operator before being promoted to Transit Operations Supervisor in November 2003. In this role, Francisco has contributed in various capacities, including video supervisor, lot manager, dispatcher, street supervisor, and terminal supervisor. Throughout his tenure, he has consistently demonstrated a commitment to serving the citizens of Miami-Dade County, supporting his colleagues, and upholding the department's mission with professionalism and integrity. We are so pleased to honor Supervisor Pena. We know that the job that he does on a daily basis is not an easy job. Congratulations, Supervisor Pena.
Well, we're very happy to be here and to be able to share this moment with Mr. Pena. He is one of our great supervisors. Like they said, he's been doing this for 23 years as a supervisor. So whenever he's out there, we're extremely confident that the job is being done well. We're also extremely confident that he's not only taking care of our passengers, but as well as our operators to provide them guidance and to ensure that they have a safe day that day and they can provide excellent service to all of our customers. So for that, we thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody from Transit, and I'd like to thank the county for allowing me to serve. Thank you.
Great job. One more. Last but not least, this gentleman, I was on his interview panel on his last position, and so we're so grateful to have him here. Wilfredo M. Fernandez, Senior Professional Engineer, 35 years. Yay, Wilfredo! Wilfredo arrived in Miami with his parents when he was only 5 years old on a flight from Cuba fleeing communism. Started school in Dade County. Back then it was known as Dade County, not Miami-Dade County, in the first grade, and he had to learn the English language in a hurry. There were a few Spanish-speaking persons in Miami when he arrived as a child. He attended the public schools in Miami-Dade County throughout elementary school, junior high school, and graduated from Hialeah Senior High. Attended and graduated Miami-Dade Community College, North Campus, in pre-engineering. Attended and graduated from the University of Miami, woo, Canes, with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Worked as various government and private sector engineering positions until 1991, when he started with Miami-Dade County on February 19, 1991. He was employed by the Metro-Dade County Department of Solid Waste Management, and in 1991, the county was known as the Metropolitan Dade County and not Miami-Dade County, working on a Superfund construction project. After stops at the Miami-Dade Aviation Department and Miami-Dade Water and Sewer Department, he started on December 3rd, 2007, with Miami-Dade Transit, now known as the Department of Transportation and Public Works. He's been working with us and subsequently at Miami-Dade Department in the Design and Engineering Division since December 3, 2007. This is a period of over 18 years that he has served as design engineer. Wilfredo, you've made a magnificent difference in our department, and we're so pleased to have you for 35 years county service. I often say Miami-Dade County is the best employer in the whole wide world. Congratulations,
Thank you very much. I arrived, I arrived in Miami when I was 5 years old. I've seen Miami change. Miami's gone through some challenging times, but it's bounced back. It's changed for the better. It's a cosmopolitan city. And I'm very grateful to have worked for Miami-Dade County for almost 35 years on the 19th of this month. Thank you very much.
Wilfredo, congratulations. I'm very happy to be here with you to share this moment. It's a major milestone. We've worked together for 18 years in the Design and Engineering Division, and it has been a pleasure. I recently retired, but it was certainly a pleasure to work with you, your integrity, dedication. You're very proud of being a county employee, and we're very grateful for your service and for all these years that you worked with me and supported me, and we got a lot of things done together. So thank you and congratulations from me and from the whole Design and Engineering group. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, thank you for coming. This concludes our award ceremony for the day.
Thanks for doing it.
Immunity. She said she talked about the issue with her own physician.
And she said, Gail, I don't want to go back to medical school to learn how to treat polio. And that's where we are going.
The committee approved the bill 6-4, but even those who supported it said it could do more to balance the rights of all parents.
You talked about one of the reasons you brought this bill to us today was because you want the parents in the driver's seat. And we heard from a number of parents today who don't feel like they're in the driver's seat if we pass this bill today.
The bill would also require healthcare providers to provide parents with information about the risks and benefits of vaccines. However, parents who request an exemption would not be required to get that information. The bill has 2 more committee stops. A similar House bill has not yet been heard. For the Florida Channel, I'm Rebecca Baer.
The Cross and the Sword dramatizes the story of Spanish colonization of the nation's first city, St. Augustine. The pageant portrays the life of some of Florida's first European settlers. It was written by Paul Green and has been Florida's official state play since 1973.
Florida Symbols is a production of WFSU TV, the Florida Channel, and is based on information from the Florida Department of State and its cultural, historical, and information programs.
The theme of 3 bills taken up by the Senate Pre-K-12 Education Committee could be called Catching Students Early. One measure would require schools to monitor and screen students for learning differences like dyslexia. If a learning difference is indicated, a support plan would be developed for that student.
And what we have learned over the years is that the earlier you teach a child appropriately with the correct methodology, and especially in reading with the science of reading, the better they are, and the quicker they will learn to read in their own way.
Another bill approved by the committee would promote speech and debate programs. For example, it would provide funding for schools to send students to debate competitions.
We want to make it as easy as possible for people to be able to participate in this because we know
that those students who learn how to use arguments and rhetoric don't use their fists. And so if you teach them that when they are 14 and 15 and 16 years old, you might be surprised